Welcome to another episode of the Men in Conversation series, a podcast series in collaboration with the Kolisi Foundation and Justice Desk Africa.
Welcome to another Men in Conversation, and I'm here today with Langa for Men. When you do NGO work, you must do something that means something to you. And that's why what you guys do, it inspires me and it touches me a lot, because it's you're doing it in the most dangerous places. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about people on the ground. Hopefully, your courage can inspire the community, because we know in Lokshin, if the community gets behind you, there's nobody that can touch you, and I'm hoping that can go to another township, to my township as well. So don't get tired, and I want to hear from you, like why do you do it? Why do you speak to young kids, young males, and how does it feel to speak to men?
After my mom died, I had no one in this world. I had to look after myself. So Langa for Men inspired me to be that role model to young boys, to take care of them, and also to teach my peers about life skills, gender-based violence, and other things that will make them to realize that whatever that they are doing that is wrong, it's not okay.
Yeah. And for you, because you obviously learned a lot from you, but tell me how, I don't think a lot of people understand how dangerous it can be and how intimidating it can be to do something like that, in the areas that we come from, how brave you have to be, because not a lot of people do that. In my community, there's not a lot of people that will stand up to these kind of things.
I'm doing this for millions of people that are quiet, that's so hard for them to speak out. I'm doing this work for myself and my family, the people who died and their graves are nowhere to be found. I'm doing this for my brother, Osia, who grew up in the same household that was gender-based violence was something of daily basis. So this work, it is a challenging work, and it doesn't mean that you will stop. That's what I love about it, because you get to learn more things from men, you get to learn more ideas on how to educate other people. Many ideas are coming up of men.
It is nice to have men come, because it's rare that they come and it's hard to convince them. But I'm sure when you do get some of them, the ideas that they have, I'm sure it blows you away how much they actually can help in this situation, but they don't think that they do. But it must be nice to hear other men come up with ideas when they come to the conversations.
So I think we as Langa for Men, we are opening that space for young men and boys to talk about things that are affecting them and things that will give them more opportunities. For example, we have a soccer team, and in our soccer team, we are not only giving them an opportunity to play sport, but we are also giving them an opportunity to share ideas. We as men in South Africa, we are not accountable for our actions. So we think we need to teach and educate men about accountability and other things that will make us as men to be responsible enough for our actions.
Yeah, I think the accountability part comes to us sitting here and the conversation that we have. If you teach young people from a young age that, listen, if you make a mistake, own up for it. And for you to call me out if I don't do it, and I think that's the biggest thing. People should know, put them in place, and we shouldn't be around circles that we can't be honest. That's not your friend if you can't be honest with someone. That's what we need to get out of. If you're scared of the person, they're not people that you should be around. And I think what you guys are doing is really amazing. And there is places that you can direct the people to if it's out of your hands. Like CIC, who do this for free. There are organizations that you can call, and CIC is one of them. The number will pop down at the bottom here. Have a call, and if you're not comfortable with anybody around you, you don't feel safe, here's places that you can speak to, here's people that you can speak to, and they offer it for free. And I think, it's important that we do encourage that too, because most men take longer, and sometimes it's more comfortable to talking to someone that you can't see and it's over the phone. So I believe that you guys also run a community kitchen. What's the benefit of that?
The community kitchen is a connector for men and young boys. Not everyone want to open up in a classroom structure. When we talk about gender-based violence, we'll look at this person who will be facilitating a session. But if I'm working and I'm doing something, I'll be able to say that, you know what, this is my problem, this is where I'm coming from, and this is what I need. And as you are working there, you know, and there's no much attention that will be to you, but you'll be able to open up.
It's actually a smart way to get people in a place, because we know, Tina, when we do big things at Lokshin, we always gather around food, and you always get time to communicate there. And I think it's good to get the young people there. And I mean, what do you talk about while you're dishing out food? There are so many opportunities. Keep on doing what you're doing, because it does make a huge difference. And hopefully I can come to Langa. It's been a while now since the last time I was there. And thank you for joining us. We are really excited to have this conversation. And just fill you in. And all the men are welcome at all times. Everybody's welcome, but you men especially.